Greetings, children. An elementary school classroom in a slum, written by Stephen Spenders. This is for class 12 CBSE students. In this video lesson, we will study the second stanza of the poem, written by Stephen Spender. A general overview and line by line description. Look at the second stanza. On sour cream walls, donations, Shakespeare's head, cloudless at dawn, civilized dome riding all cities, build flowery Tyrolese valley, open-handed map awarding the world its world. And yet, for these children, these windows, not this map, their world, where all their futures painted with a fog. A narrow street sealed in with a lead sky, far, far from rivers, caves, and stars of verse. This is the second stanza. Now, let us check the general analysis of the second stanza. In the second stanza, Spender describes the classroom and its contents. The walls of the classroom are in a deterioration. Deterioration means in a bad condition. Yet, they are decorated with some donations. These donations are mismatching with the plight of these children. Plight here means the fate, the sad fate. For them, note these donations of the pictures of Shakespeare, cloudless morning, the images of cities with the domes, the Tyrolese valley with the bell-shaped flowers, and the open-handed map. But the windows of the classroom show their world. Unfortunately, they can see through these windows a blurred outside world. The poet describes the world as painted with the fog, which means unclear. Their vision is restricted with a lead sky. Their world is far away from the beauties of nature and quality education. Come to line 1, second stanza. On sour cream walls, donations. Let us explain this line. Spender gives a picture of the classroom here. The cream walls are smelling sour. The wet walls produce an acidic smell inside the classroom. Yet, these walls carry some donations as gifts of pictures from the same people who made them to lead a life of socially and economically deplorable life. That is the contrast the poet brings out here. Now, let us look lines 2, 3, and 4. Shakespeare's head, cloudless at dawn, civilized dome riding all cities, build flowery Tyrolese valley, open-handed map awarding the world its world. Now let us explain these three lines, the donations in the classroom. What are the donations and their implications? The poet here gives us the details of donations in the classroom. First, he mentions the picture of Shakespeare, a passport size photograph. It is the shoulder and the head. Then a cloudless morning, cities with civilized domes, Tyrolese valley with bell-shaped flowers, and an open-handed map. The map is described as open-handed because the world is open for all except these deprived children. The map displays its onlooker, his own world. The poet here brings a grim contrastive picture of the pitiable and deplorable condition of these slum children with that of the elite, beautiful, rich, bounteous, and fair treatment concepts of these donations. So, the donations and the life of the children are grim contrast. That contrast is brought here through these lines. Now, lines 5 and 6. And yet, for these children, these windows, not this map, their world, were all their futures painted with a fog. In these lines, the poet affirms that the open handed map in the classroom is not the world of the children. Their world is the place they see through, the windows. Here, the windows limit their vision with a fog. They don't have any promising future. Their future is diminishing in their confined world of the slum. That is what the poet tries to convey through these two lines. The world of these slum children are actually the slum world in which they lead their entire life from birth to death. That grim reality is brought out through these two lines. Now let us move on to the next lines, lines 7 and 8. A narrow street sealed in with a lead sky. Far, far from rivers, capes, and stars of words. Now, let us analyze these last two lines of second stanza. What these children see from their class windows is a narrow street covered with a lead sky that is dull and polluted. The hopeless future of the children is drawn here. The narrow street is sealed in with lead, which implies that they can't escape from these slums. They are sealed in. Their slum world is filled with filth and dirt, and far away from the beauties of the world, like rivers and caves. They don't even hear stars of words, which mean good promises or quality education and motivations. They are deprived of all these, even the stars of words. So this is the end of second stanza. For third and fourth, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching till the end.